Welcome to the Realize podcast, where we delve into the realms of faith, history, and culture. Today, we're diving into the powerful story behind one of the most famous hymns of all time, Amazing Grace. John Newton, the author of the famous hymn, lived a life marked by deep turmoil and tragedy. He was heavily involved in the Atlantic slave trade, an industry that thrived on the suffering of countless human beings. But his life took a dramatic turn when he experienced a near-death encounter during a storm at sea. It was at this moment that Newton cried out to God, beginning his journey toward faith. After this life-changing event, Newton became a devout Christian and later, a minister. He dedicated his life to preaching and fighting against the very trade he once profited from. Amazing Grace was born out of this newfound faith, reflecting his deep sense of guilt, repentance, and the overwhelming grace he received from God. Newton's story is also closely tied to that of William Wilberforce, a British politician and leading figure in the movement to abolish the slave trade. Inspired by Newton's transformation and Christian faith, Wilberforce took up the cause in Parliament. His tireless efforts, driven by a deep sense of justice and morality, eventually led to the abolition of the slave trade in the British Empire in 1807. Newton's influence on Wilberforce is a powerful example of how faith and conviction can drive meaningful change in the world. The hymn has since become a universal anthem, transcending cultural boundaries. It has been sung in churches, at funerals, and during pivotal moments in history. The power of Amazing Grace lies in its simplicity and profound message. No matter how lost we may feel, we can always be found through God's grace. Newton's story is a reminder that anyone can be saved, that no one is beyond redemption. So next time you hear Amazing Grace, remember the story of a man who was once lost but found his way through faith. It's a hymn that continues to inspire, offering hope to those who need it most. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Realize podcast for more content like this. Together, let's explore the faith that moves mountains. Thank you for watching, and may the grace of God be with you all.